What's up, guys? It's your girl Langston. If I sound a little funny, it's because I got a little bit of a sore throat. So I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm groggy and stuff. But welcome back to another video, another Stepful video. And today we're gonna be doing weeks 5 and 6. Those 2 weeks were pretty easy. They felt like the last few weeks. We're just continuing learning the 200 medications until we get done to 200. We're now at, I think, about 80 or 85, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm thinking about like getting a PDF, like an ebook, kind of just a list of them and label them with going back and label them with a different body, system. I was thinking of highlighting them and everything and just giving it to you guys that are going into Stepful and all that stuff. So let me know down in the comments if that's something you want to do. Speaking of that, I just want to congratulate those who have been in my comments telling me that they're going to be starting Stepful's Pharmacy Tech on January 9th. I congratulate y'all. I hope y'all have the best experience like I've had so far. And yeah, I hope it goes smoothly. I hope you grasp it, and I hope your teachers are just as wonderful as mine. Let me know what teacher you have. We might have the same teacher. So let me know about that as well. Okay, now let's get into week 5. So, week 5, we learned about ears and eyes medications and diseases. So, like ear infections and eye infections. Um, just plain and simple. We learned 5 medications from that. So if you haven't been watching lately, so every week, every day of the week, almost Monday through Friday, we get five medications to study and look at. So I've been studying those, quote unquote. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the week, we get kind of a quiz on it, just see if you've been paying attention or not. So that's that. So, and then we moved on to the nervous system. So we learned about those medications that help with the nerve and certain diseases that cause nerve damage and uh, how they are managed. And then this week we had a group project, but I did it by myself. So our teacher allowed us to either do it in a group or we could do it by ourselves since people have different times or in basically different time zones and have different work schedules. So we got to do it on our own. So I chose to do it on my own because that week I think work was a bit hectic for me, so I just did it on my own and I did it and got a pretty good grade on it. And we were just supposed to research a disease and tell the basically give a little rundown on the disease, and then give like medications that help with the disease. Like if you had high blood pressure, you chose high blood pressure, give us a medication that helps with disease and some of the side effects and what um what it does to help that person with such said disease. And the extra credit for that week was a saline solution. I was gonna do it, but I forgot to do it. But I can always, there's a thing about the extra credit ones. You can always go back and do them in case you're like falling behind. So you can always go back and do them and just submit them in Slack. So I will go back and do that one. So yeah, that wraps up week 5, and we're gonna go into week 6. So week 6, we started talking about the muscular skeletal diseases and drugs. So everything like muscle relaxers and all those stuff that help the skeletal and the bones. Those diseases like osteoporosis and like muscle spasms and those type of things that um, go along with the muscular skeletal uh, system. And then we moved on to reproduction, so like condom, well, like not like condoms, but birth control and Viagra. We talked about those and the different urinary tract diseases and like the bladder and like prostate cancer and all those things like um birth control, different kind of contraceptives. That's the word I was looking for. Contraceptives. And then the extra credit was that week was make a homemade ice pack, which I did, and I just uploaded a video about that. So I will be probably put a link up there to it, or it's probably going to be at the end of this video, like at the little slides. But I will try to put that in the either the description or in that little eye mark circle thingy. So yeah, and then that's about it for week 6. It was pretty easy, see, just go through, do the videos. Monday and Thursday are our Zoom call with our instructor. And yeah, that's it. But the next, we started talking about week 7 because week 7 is broken down into 2 weeks because of the holidays, basically. Because this week, which is week 7, I'm currently in, it's Christmas and New Year's, so we won't see each other until January 6th. We won't have a Zoom call with our instructor until January 6th, but she said we can call her anytime, so on Slack or anything like that. Um but in that meantime, we have in week 7, we have midterms because there's only 14 week. It's the midway point. So we have a midterm next, I think January 3rd, which is the day before my birthday. So ain't that so fun? But we're starting to get stuff done for like externships. So we're signing up for career services, signing up for the NHA, or if you're gonna take the other one, the PCTB one. You'll start getting that stuff, getting ready for it. You don't have to sign up right now, but at least have your account registered with those organizations. So, career services are the ones that help you with the externship, so you can graduate from Stepful because you have to have a certain amount of hours, like 130 hours to graduate from Stepful. Not only do you need to pass the exam, you need to do those hours as well. So we're doing that and preparing for that. That's what we just had a meeting yesterday, which was Monday, about that and getting those things, making sure you stay on top of those things, make sure you communicate with your career advisor and all those, your advisor, your learning advisors, all those advisors. Um, yeah, I had to talk to my advisor because it showed that I opt out of career services and I didn't want to opt out. So I contacted her and I had to wait for a response because of the holiday. So yeah, that's about it. I will let you know how that goes and everything. It looks like, oh yeah. So I guess after the midterms, it's mainly going to be calculating in doses. So where the math part of pharmacy tech comes in. So we're going to be doing that. Um, I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited because I'm not that good at math, but the teacher said she isn't a good math person. So, but she got through it. So I'm trusting in her to help me to get through that. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in to this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and please leave me messages in the comments. I love to read them. I love going through my comments and reading the message. Um, Tell me when you're going to start. Tell me what other questions you would like me to answer about stuff. Well, um, I'll try to articulate them as best as I can, you know, as long like I can do whatever I can to help you figure out if it's the right program for you or not. But in case, that's all I have today. So until next time.